Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we are back on the Mustang, and what we want to do today is we want to go ahead and weld all the frame rails up. So what we have gone already and done, we put some jacks on under each side of the frame rails, and we've got the rails tightened down, so everything is under tension. So the jacks are pushing the rails up, and then the tightening rigs are pulling them down, so they're immovable. They can't move up, down, or to the side. And that will keep the rails from warping as we're welding, because as you guys know, when you weld it, it stretches and it pulls it contracts. So like as you're welding on one side, if you weld too much on one side, it's going to pull it that way. So this right here is going to stop it, because the entire car, we've got the entire car strapped down and we've got the rail strapped down, and we're going to bolt the radiator support on as well, just for extra added stability. And we'll put the hood and the fenders on it, and if everything lines up, we're gonna go ahead and get this thing welded up. Alright, so we've got everything fitted up and clamped down, and we are ready to go ahead and start welding. So I'm gonna grab the miller, and we're gonna get this thing all burned in. Alright, so we got the right side welded up. We still have to weld the apron, but I think we need to tweak the apron a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and weld this side up and let it all cool down and everything. That way we can then remove the core support and tweak that apron and weld that up. And then all the welding should be complete. Then we'll grind it all down, trim it out, paint it. So we got the frame rail all welded up, and I've got the inside of the apron welded up as well. It's all nice and solid, and I just actually had a welding instructor over here, and he was looking at everything, and he came over here and he said, when I see welds like that, I ain't got nothing to say. Man knows what he's doing. That made me feel really good, because it's always a good day when a welding instructor says he ain't got nothing to say about your welds. But he really liked the plug welds. He said they're done really nice and solid. So I'm really happy about that. Now what I want to do is go ahead and weld this part of the apron to the upper apron, and then we'll go around and we'll weld up the inside apron and get all that buttoned up. And then we'll need to remove this front core support, tug on that apron just a hair. Then we'll let everything cool down real good. We'll drop the K-frame. We'll finish the welds up underneath. And then we'll get our other K-frame, the original one, and see if that will bolt back on. Hopefully it will. Hopefully we won't have to do too much. Alright, so we have welded everything up, and we are now ready to go ahead and surface all the welds and get this thing painted. So we're going to run over to Atlas Bolt Coat and get us a nice flap disc to get all this nice and straight, and then we'll throw a little body filler on it, get it painted, and get this thing off the rack.
Yeah.
Just chilling, you know.
What y'all got today?
I just need a flat disc.
You want a flat? This is it? Just
Yeah,
this?
just
You're
this.
good, man.
Man, I appreciate that, brother. You see, it's all about having connections, you know? When you go in there and you need a flat disc and you don't have to pay for it, it just means you're connected. Check it out. Paul got it all sprayed in and it looks absolutely amazing. Did a really good job. Everything looks good and painted. Now we're just going to let it set up real good, and then we are going to reassemble everything on the front end. We've also got the parts trimmed out too. Come here, check these out. Got the two fenders. One fender is brand new from the dealer, of course. This fender is a factory original used fender. It was black as well, so had to trim it out as well. Looks very good. We've got the hinges trimmed out as well, and the hood. And on the hood, we didn't paint the center Mustang part because we like white Mustangs. You know, our horses are white. No, I'm just kidding. This paint is very expensive, and there's a big black cover that goes here. You'll never see that, so that doesn't matter. You know, we want to try to save as much money as possible on this build, so that's why we did that. But once everything sets up real good to where we can touch it without putting fingerprints in it, we'll get it all put back together, get it all assembled, which will probably be in the next video. I say probably, it will be in the next video. So stay tuned for that. And that's going to be it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It really helps us out. It motivates us to bring you guys more content. And also check us out on Instagram at 23rd_garage. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.